Here is the INTJ personality type explained. INTJ, which stands for Introverted, Intuitive, Thinking, and Judging, is one of the 16 personality types identified by a personality assessment called the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, or MBTI. The INTJ can be thought of as the mastermind or as an architect because he or she sees the big picture and cannot miss the complexity of the whole. Strengths. The strengths of this personality type are prominent, and being aware of them will help you to achieve success in different areas of life, including career and relationships. High independence. Conformity is mostly synonymous with mediocrity for INTJs. Architects are creative and self-motivated individuals who prefer to do everything their own way. Few things can frustrate them more than letting rules or conventions get in the way of their accomplishment. Architect personalities are self-sufficient and rarely rely on anybody but themselves. They put their occupations before everything else in their life, devoting time, energy, and effort to resolving even the most difficult problems. Amazing strategy skills. When it comes to calculating and planning things out in the most effective way possible, INTJs are experts. They can instinctively see the optimum course of action because of the way their inner minds work. They combine facts and knowledge with their intuition, and they are able to process every detail in a manner that other people are not. Creativity on another level. The INTJ personality type is known for being determined and intellectual, but they also have a creative and profound inner world. Architects have a lot going on in their heads, and as a result, they have a sense of depth, making them more complex than they appear. In order to be so good at strategizing, the INTJ must be able to think creatively about things. They also love being able to examine the specifics and view the problem from a different angle. Another reason why architects may be so beneficial to those around them is that they can often see situations from a different perspective, allowing them to discover a more advantageous solution. Extreme determination. When things get tough, INTJs are tenacious people who don't give up. This is undoubtedly something that makes them strong and resilient people. While some people may find the obstacles they face overwhelming, the INTJ does not let their emotions get the better of them. Instead, they employ their intellect and consider the matter objectively. They'll put in the effort to find a solution because they know there's always a solution to their problems. Yes, this is really important, so we will repeat it once again. INTJs believe that there's always a solution to their problems. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Weaknesses. Superiority complex. The INTJ's proficiency in the areas of intelligence, logic, and reason is undeniable, and it is unquestionably one of their greatest assets, along with their belief in their own thoughts. These virtues, however, might become flaws if they develop into a superiority mindset. They can be arrogant and condescending, as well as frustrated with those who don't get the concept as soon as they would want. Problems with expressing emotions. INTJs are also considered to possess a low EQ and a reluctance to interact with emotions, whether they be their own or others. INTJs prefer to think about the world in logical, analytical terms and have little sympathy for emotional issues. They have trouble detecting and responding to others' emotional signs and needs. This can suffocate social relationships as well as their own growth and development, and this may lead to others keeping a safe distance from architects. Overanalyzing. Analyzing every detail of life is unhealthy for anyone, but especially for INTJs. It can be tough for this personality type to switch off their analytical side and just let life happen because they have such an excellent analytical side. They tend to overthink things to the point where they become stressed and anxious. When it comes to stress and anxiety, INTJs can be their own worst enemy. Overanalyzing minor details that aren't significant in the great scheme of things is something INTJs have a tendency of doing even if it causes them distress. Lack of spontaneity. INTJs are known for their long-term outlook. INTJs were found to project themselves further into the future than any other MBTI personality type. This focus with the future is linked to the INTJ's primary function, introverted intuition. which stands in opposition to extroverted sensing's spontaneous and in-the-moment lifestyle. They tend to lose themselves in their job, with their primary concerns being conceptualization and pattern recognition. Worries and fears are frequently present in their minds. INTJs are prone to becoming so caught up in their thoughts that they fail to smell the roses and enjoy life's simple pleasures. Career. In terms of professions, INTJs frequently feel more at ease in settings where they can work alone or with a small group of others. Many INTJs look for demanding jobs that let them put their ideas into action. They often seek positions where they can exercise their analytical abilities, tackle challenging issues, and develop concepts and answers. Here are some of the best fits for INTJ's career. Architect. The fields of science and art are combined in architecture. The INTJ personality enjoys having complete control over a project and working to develop and build an outcome that matches the unique objectives of a client. The occupation also appeals to the INTJ's organizational, precise, and strategic strengths. Project manager. Project management is one of the best careers for people with the INTJ personality type because they enjoy seeing the results of their labor. INTJs are skilled at organizing and supervising the smaller elements needed to accomplish a greater goal because they have a logical perspective on the broader picture. While using innovative problem-solving strategies to identify and implement greater efficiencies, project management enables them to strategize, budget, and plan. Lawyer. Navigating through the web of laws and regulations is what drives INTJs since, to put it mildly, any legal system is complicated. The analytical and creative character of INTJs fits well with finding the best solution for unusual legal situations or making compelling arguments. The INTJ personality has the advantage of not being emotionally invested in their work, which enables them to deal with difficult situations and see things objectively. Entrepreneur. Although anyone can start a business, only a specific type of individual can truly excel at it, and INTJs are a perfect fit for this. Like INTJs, these business experts are problem solvers and give priority to the larger picture. Entrepreneurs are innovators who bring products and services to market and maintain economic growth both in prosperous and difficult times. The INTJ's desires frequently line up nicely with the idea of starting their own business and being their own boss. They are naturally skilled at motivating themselves to advance and are aware of how to accomplish so. The INTJ frequently finds different opportunities for advancement and a sense of freedom in running their own firm. Relationships. INTJs are most definitely not friends of everyone. This personality type is mainly not influenced by popularity. A lot of people don't get along with them, and they might take a long time to get used to other people. In friendship, INTJs are looking for an intellectual equal as much as anything else. This personality craves mental stimulation and can become bored with anyone who can't keep up with their mental activities. It is not uncommon for architects to avoid making small talk since they need to share bigger ideas. In addition to sharing endless supplies of fascinating stories, ideas, and conversations with true friends, architects reward their peers with honesty and apprehension. A person with the architect INTJ personality type approaches romance the same way he or she approaches most challenges, determinedly and with a plan to succeed. It can be particularly challenging to find a compatible partner for these individuals. In their romantic relationships, architects care about depth and intelligence, and they insist on honest, open communication. They feel that a relationship that isn't defined by these values isn't in the best interest of either party. Many architects learn that the world doesn't translate love like numbers in a spreadsheet. Why the INTJ personality type is so unique. Architects are highly intelligent and strategic and can overcome obstacles that appear insurmountable to most. On a personal level, the INTJ who practices tolerance and puts effort into effectively communicating their insights to others has everything in his or her power to lead a rich and rewarding life. These videos will be really helpful for you.